I have admittedly been out of it for all of today. I woke up in the late afternoon and we're discussing moves for the plumber who's not answering his phone anymore. And that's because, he has family in. He also lives in Escondido, and I live here in Paradise Hills. I won't take up too much of your time here with my ugly face. If I go out later on, which I plan to do, I'll update you some more. But yeah, it's something. It's an ongoing problem, and it's a blessing in disguise. I will look at this as a blessing in disguise. It's happening on my week off because my parents are basically seniors now, and they need all the help they can get. They need reinforcements. I think Jeffrey's going to be at a event for a while, so it comes back down to me, the oldest of the house. I do have an older brother who is 7 years older than I am. I'm 38. He's 7 years older. What, 45 years old? But he's no longer a part of our picture here. Has his own house and his own place to go. Yeah, so I'll cut this off now, and if I go out, which I plan to do, at least to the gym, to the gym, and then I'll update you some more. Well, so I did manage to get out. I'm right now, before I head to the gym, I'm at my favorite place on Sweetwater Road in National City. Hot green tea, the best. It's a place called Hanaoka Japanese restaurant. So I'm gonna eat a little pre-workout meal and then hit the gym. But while I have you here, where's my microphone? So now what I need to work on more is re-energizing myself. I have to re-energize myself because we got some plumbers coming by tomorrow at about 1 o'clock p.m. And my brother won't be home, so I have to be the one to talk to them. And it looks like the work's not going to happen if it gets agreed to work on. It won't happen until I go back to work. So a lot of time in the nighttime when I'm not home. That's going to be interesting. I have to pack away my electronics because that's really the only thing of value in my room. Most of my most valuable things are in my storage locker already. They're already in my storage locker. So that seems to be the only thing I have to worry about. But my mom, the hoarder that she is, she's very worried about, I don't want to be out of the house for 2 weeks. So you got no choice, Mom. 2 weeks is what you got. Thank you. And once again, Hanaoka has my favorite tasty miso soup. Oh yeah. Don't know what to do, but you put crack inside of it. So good. Okay, so I need to start working and focusing on re-energizing myself for the week ahead, for the rest of the week, and then past New Year's, start getting ready for Mid-City. January 2nd is the first week back, the first class I come back to, and we start the basics season. Yeah. Okay, let me wait for my food and start munching. Well, before I head out to the gym, gotta refill some water bottles here over at the machine here. So as I talk, it's also really because I don't want to be that one creeper at the gym that's just talking into his phone as I work out. So again, I'm trying to re-energize myself, get myself back to where I can function as I used to. It's this vacation really taught me about, how much energy I actually do expend, how much I hold on to what I want to do, and when I have like nothing to do, it's a little depressing for me. I'm so used to just working. Now I need to do a lot of more. Well, it's like I have to have this main job here, this passion project, and then have a hobby. I have all this video games sitting at home. So starting when I get home, I guess I'm just gonna pick up the controllers and try a game from finish to end. My dinner was great, by the way. I keep these bottles in my truck because I'm always thirsty at work. I always got to drink, which is of course a good healthy thing. At home, I haven't been drinking so much. Wow, because I'm not expending so much physical energy, exerting myself so much physically. Huh. So I'm just gonna close this out. I'll keep you up to date as to what happens tomorrow with the plumber, and then we'll just start again new. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to this daily update of my boring life. And I don't know if I'll go until New Year's Eve, or I'll just stop on Saturday night. I'll figure it out. I'll probably go until New Year's Eve. And then we start on the 2nd of January. New classes. Yay! Whoa, ain't this just the shortest video of my life? I looked at the time total, like, it's too short. At least 10 minutes of content. I make these videos to practice for maybe the one day I get asked advice on a similar matter. Because I want to be the person, I want to turn myself into the person that I needed at some younger age. We can say from late high school into my early college years, because I went to college right after graduating high school in 1999, and I'm going to enjoy this root beer. Someone who's willing to just, number one, listen to whatever comes out of your mouth, because that's a skill I learned from my parents, who in their own way they punished us brothers by lecturing us, forcing us to sit down, and like little lawyers in training, we learned. Oh, I'll talk for myself only. I learned how to remember every single word they use, so that if something contradictory gets said in the future, I'll remember what they said and throw it back in their face. I know that sounds mean, but as someone who grew up just wanting to keep going, I had to do something to get away. If I can make them to go, no, record stop. But especially my father, he's the kind of guy that he has to be in control. Now, I'm not giving you faults for my parents or reasons why I hate them. This is as much as cold fact and then the result, right? This is the results of the actions they take. There's no manual, as I've said before. There's no manual. They don't know. They're doing what they can do, what they know works. Even when there was a statement my dad would say, he would say, "Give it to me in black and white, and I'll believe you." Even when I presented an argument with black and white, meaning hardcore paper. This is way before computers were a thing. I fabricated it. I only found facts that would help me out. Well, yeah, of course I did. That's not even a question. But it was presented in the form of medium that he said would make him believe it. So there's some resentment there for not following their word, and well, I'm responsible for my own happiness. I am responsible for my own happiness. So it just comes back to me, which is why I'm taking control, responsibility, and accountability for whatever I do. If they catch me, I shut up. I stop talking and let them continue. But if I catch them, well, I just told you what happens. Well, thank you for watching one more time. Tomorrow would be probably a regular vlog for Friday nights and the plumbing situation. And who knows when they're gonna make us vacate for about a couple weeks while they restore everything. Man, I really want them to do the full repipe, because although it's a bigger band-aid right now, it's still a band-aid. There's still very much plastic pipe still there. Anyway, bye.